Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. Today we're finally going over the legend races for the Tenno Show Autumn that took in over the past couple of days. Of course, the first day was Air Groove, and yes, this means this is also all pre-recorded footage with the real me talking over it now. So, the reason I'm starting to do this is more so that with each passing legend race, I feel like my horses are getting significantly better, and so it ends up making the videos way shorter because I'll just talk about, hey, my horse is doing pretty good, and they won. But in this case, with Asian Flash coming up first, she is actually second favorite for the fact that some of her attributes are not to the correct spots that would make her favorable for this race, which sucks, but I'm pretty sure she does end up getting the win out here. Spoilers, sorry. Anywho, what's been going on recently, huh? So we'll have something to talk about. Well, for the most part, Christmas is past, and if you know, with Christmas comes a lot of gift giving. I guess I can go over what I got, I suppose. If anyone is really interested in that, it's not much. But I did get, I suppose, a new card binder to put more cards in, because if you didn't know, now you're gonna know. I'm very heavily into the Hololive trading card game. That might be towards my entire thing that I really like idols, but it's also because I like the Hololivers themselves. But yeah, I was running out of space in my old binder for Pokemon as well, because the front of the page fell off, and I've had that since, wow, it's been a while. Since I got it back when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl released? Yeah, basically Diamond and Pearl. And I've been holding on to it ever since then. But the first cover finally fell off, and it's very sad to let it go into the trash can. Had a very cool Pokemon. But hey, Asian Flash won, so I'll think about the past later. Asian Flash locked in and she won. Yeah, that was one of them. Another thing, if you don't know about me, or if you haven't watched my brother's video, aka Loki, I'm very big into Five Nights at Freddy's, and that may sound pretty lame to a significant number of people, but I've always liked it. And so I asked for a Freddy Fazbear talker from the second movie that it was made into a popcorn bucket, and that was one of the gifts I got this year, and I was very happy about that. What's another thing I got this year? Socks. I asked for socks directly, and I got a lot of socks. What's the bad news about that? They went to my brother. They were too dang big, and they thought they were gonna shrink in when we went to go dry them. They did not shrink. Agnes Tachyon locking in with a U equals Ma, the power 2. Yeah, I asked for socks, I got socks. I asked for a new sweater, I got a new sweater. So now, I don't have to... This one's a zip up, so it's very quick to put on and just go out. My old one was, you always have to put it over, and sometimes it's annoying to just take off. Not because it doesn't get off easily, but mostly because I hate having to take off my glasses and then my earphones just to take off my sweater. Good job. Speaking of sweaters, she got a big ass sweater, no hood though. And I've been playing a lot of Kirby Air Riders, I suppose. Kirby Air Riders is very fun. It really is just they really just did release a GameCube game onto the Switch 2 and called it a Switch 2 game. But I'd say it has a little bit more depth that it makes it worthy of calling a new Air Riders instead of a remastered Air Riders. El Condorpasa is here now. Go, go. For the most part, is that it? Fast Talker, socks, sweater, binder, money. Oh yeah, the Fast Talker thing did come with a ticket to FNAF 2. I gotta check if that's still in theaters, and Avatar did not completely screw me over on that. No, yeah, that's pretty much it. I did buy a few things with the money for myself over Christmas, but other than that, that's pretty much it I got for the day of. I did have a Secret Santa I do with friends. I did get, a dual monitor for that, and a pickle. Christmas pickle ornament. I have a Christmas pickle, and I have a lot of candies that I go through. Very nice of them. Good job, El Condor Paso. It's now time for me to load up the second video. It's gonna cut very soon. I'm claiming my missions, but no, we're not gonna continue seeing that because here comes Asian Flash herself. And the more I think about it, the more crazy it is. So, as I said before, I am technically a veteran when it comes to Umamusume, but I'm gonna be honest with everyone right here and now. I have never really gotten higher than a beat in my original game. And I'm gonna say it, I've played that version of the game for a year, and I've only played this one for maybe half of that time, and I have an A and upwards. I've won a champion. I have not won a Champions Meet before. That's the crazy part. I quit because I didn't get Summer Gold Ship, and then I came back when they decided to drop Satino Diamond, Kitasen Black New Year's. To then quit again. And then I came back for Bad Hand Cafe and Agnes Tachyon getting their newer versions to just quit again. And then I came back. I have a very bad relationship with Umamusume, if it wasn't hard to notice. I came back for Dream Journey and Hope Favre. But yeah. My relationship is in better terms now, mostly because I can read the game. It's kind of like that with me and Fago, that I played Fago for technically 2 years, but I'll be honest, I have never made it past London back then, and I'm up to basically, I would say, Paper Moon. Yeah, that's what it's called. No, it's Ordeal Call. That's what they call it. Ordeal Call. And it's still crazy that I've been playing that game for as long as I have. When I really think about it, I've been playing gachas for too long. But hey, I love it. Not the like gambling aspect. I like the stories they can tell. If they were just real games, I'd be pretty happy. But Fago would not be going as long as it did if it was not a gacha. And it's sad, but it's true. Sad but true. The funny thing about watching my old footage here is that I get to see very old footage. I think, for the most part, I was soft grinding the Fuji Kiseki event at only level 2. But now that I'm at level 5, and I failed level 5, I kinda am just doing level 5. Just because it's pretty easy for me to beat level 5. I was expecting there is definitely bigger challenges when you use different, harder to train Umas. Like, originally my plan for that video is that I wanted to try and do Special Week, But then I ended up using the wheels. Like, I made this damn wheel. I gathered every dang PNG and named them just to put this on this wheel, and I'm gonna use it. So I used it. And I'm gonna continue to update that because it's gonna be very funny one day when I hit the limit and I have to spin 2 different wheels to then make a separate wheel to put them on. Anyway, King Halo here is gonna show her why she is top class, of course. Very nice, very nice. I'm trying to think about gotchas that I miss. Dragalia. Dragalia lost, definitely. Not Jumpooty. No, Jumpooty was fun for a time. Or a collection, of course. Sometimes I miss Dokkan, and then I remember Dokkan sucks. And then I stopped missing Dokkan. Sometimes I miss when I could no, that was different. Gotcha. Yeah, no. I don't miss Project Sekai as much as I did when I was waiting for the English version. I miss Bandori, I suppose. I could re-download Bandori, but it does feel like that there's just after the 5-star update. I don't think I should be going back to that. But I really like rhythm games, so I have enough rhythm games to really satiate my need and want for that. There's a lot of good free-to-play alternatives as well. Like Quaver. I don't want to do Osu, but Osu is technically a good one. Audio Surf too, if I'm feeling the need to play any song. Muse Dash, very good. Rift of the Necrodancer is very good. Crypt of the Necrodancer is really good as well. Good job, Saint Sky. I need to play more games this year. This is probably gonna overlap with my brother talking in his own grind and talk, but I think I haven't played too many games this year either, and I think I need to invest more time into that. Anyway, on to the final one, which was Agnes Digital. We are racing with maybe one new horse here with Majora McQueen. Funny story about this Majora McQueen. This Majora McQueen has a 3-star spark for stamina. The only unfortunate part is that I have the other 6 sparks towards speed. So it's 3 stamina, 5 speed. 5 speed, 3 stamina. Which is still pretty nice, I'll be honest. But yeah, I need to play more games. I'm definitely not gonna... Maybe the occasional I'll just upload me playing a random game, but that's really gonna mess with the fact that this is a Umamusume related channel. Maybe I just play Party Dash by myself? Oh, that sounds stupid. That sounds funny though. But it sounds stupid. I think they just need to start releasing more off-brand Umamusume games. Like, they could do a Mario Party Umamusume game. That game was basically Mario Party without the board. They should no, not that. I was gonna say they should do a rhythm game, but then I'd spend a lot of money on that, and it's probably because all the good chunk of songs would be DLC. They could do. No, this is already. This is a simulator game. They should not do a simulator game again. Although it'd be interesting what they would do if they were to make like a full-scale, like 3D game, I suppose. Because for the most part, you get a sort of grasp of that because of the original Fate visual novels with Stay Night, when it went up to Fate Extra / CCC, and then Extra Link. those are very different in contrast to the fact you're just reading a book. Um, Very funny though. Now what else do I have to talk about before this video ends, huh? You may be asking. Next year for Umamusume is gonna be rough, huh? We're getting basically a year and a half worth of content almost in 1 year's time. And as cool as that sounds, as cool as it sounds that I get closer and closer to being able to summon for Gold Trip Summer again and maybe Marvelous Sunday one day, that's just not good for me, economically speaking. So I'm gonna be have to doing a lot of relenting and saving, huh? But it's okay. I do it all for the content. This is all for the contents of my followers, I suppose. The 100 strong of you. The good chunk of you. The maybe 20 tops concurrent viewers, which it's crazy to see that happen sometimes. Even though there's technically more when it's me actually talking about news and not racing an Umamusume, unless it's something very tough. I think like if I did a video when the Unity Cup basically dropped, that's when people are kind of looking into tips and hot tricks to see if they can copy what people do. But for the most part, I don't usually do that, but I will start to do that when new scenarios drop. Anywho, we made it to the end of the video. You guys made it this far. Thank you for watching and hearing me talk about basically everything about from Christmas to the games to my crippling gacha addiction. Well, previously crippling gacha addiction. I'm now down to 4. When in my heydays, aka when I was without a job, I did around 8 to 12. Yeah, it was that bad. Anyway, thank you again if you made it this far. Please leave a like and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.